Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 11 of my Viking invasion campaign where I'm playing as the Mercians. And I'm finally probably ready to take on the Welsh. Yeah, I'm ready to take on the Welsh. I am at war with them already because I did attack them down here in Cernu. And they are just down to one province now, Puis. I am not responsible for them losing Gwent, or I think Defid as well. That was a civil war, which in fact, yeah, that might have been me. Yeah, I might be responsible for their downfall, but yeah. Their last province is not going to be much of an issue, I don't think. Their king is a zero-star general, and he is always drunk. Poor guy. Yeah, he's not going to be really adding much as a leader to his army. And as far as the army itself, it's mostly archers with some spearmen and some Celtic warriors. Celtic warriors are a good unit, and it's 100 man in a unit. They're fearsome for sure, but they lack armor piercing, which is kind of the thing that holds them back a little bit. The power of the Welsh is going to be in their longbowmen, which in fact their unit's called the Welsh Bandits. Probably the most OP unit in this campaign. I would say, just without really testing this, I would say that they're even better than the like the Viking heavy infantry units, like the Viking Huskarls and maybe in the Jom Vikings. The Welsh Bandits are that good. They're armor-piercing longbowmen that have an armor-piercing melee attack as well because they have an axe. Their melee stats aren't as good as like a, dedicated heavy infantry unit, but it's a type of unit that you think you can like destroy them by sending your cavalry at them. And man, it better be some hefty cav, which in fact might even be the downfall of that cav because of the armor-piercing attack for the Welsh Bandits. It's a tough unit. Like what I'm trying to say is you can feel like you can get on them, right? You're like, sweet, I finally got that unit. And then just like beats you. Like what? How do I beat this unit? It beats the units that catches skirmishers, Like it's going to beat your light infantry. It's going to beat your light cavalry in melee combat. So it's a tough unit. And I would say it's probably really important to get rid of the Welsh before they get access to that unit. Because when I was playing a lot of custom battles, trying to get used to the Irish roster, and to be fair, the Irish roster is pretty unique itself. But I was having a really hard time beating the Welsh Bandits in just a regular pitched battle. Like that, I was really, really struggling with that. And then I was just like, okay, new strategy. Just get rid of the Welsh before they get that unit. So far, that has not been an issue. The Welsh are in a tough position, so they don't seem like they do very well in this campaign, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, hey, if I don't have to fight those Welsh Bandits. But still, it would be cool, like perhaps maybe if I play another clan, it would be cool to kind of end up having to face them later on in another campaign. But that is not going to happen in this campaign. I will just have to face off against their archers. And yeah, the archers and the Celtic warriors. Not going to be a big deal. Also, we have some openings here. The Vikings were booted out of Clwyd and Pexyton, so it's just going to be a unit each of archers and horsemen, a 2-star general horseman units here in Pexyton. But I can just take these out right now. I can not wait. Just because I don't want that many Viking colonies in my flanks. The Vikings still have Cantwar down here. In fact, the Viking king is down here. The rest of the army is very, very beat up, but it's just the Vikings king's unit himself, which is pretty good. He has some weapon upgrades, a 5-star general. He's a natural leader. Ooh, but he has eager to retreat, so that's going to negate that natural leader because that's going to be -2 morale to negate the +2 morale for natural leader. So there is that. I suppose that's going to be a common trait for Viking generals, I would imagine, just because they kind of had that raiding style, that raiding play style where they're kind of, hit and run, and they always take a province. And then if a rebellion props up that's too powerful, they're just kind of like, all right, let's peace out, let's go somewhere else. So that might be a pretty common thing for Viking generals to come across. I wonder what it's going to be like when I play as the Vikings. I have no idea. I've never play tested or practiced that campaign at all. So that's going to be a new one for me. In any case, for this though, I have an army here that is, once I put this unit in here, and once I put this unit in here, this is a full army comp. This is ready to go. It's being led by my 5-star general, which used to be a family member, and Ken Wolf or Sen Wolf. And he, let's see, does he give anything? Yeah, Most Honest does give +1 morale, so there is that. And he has great warriors for that +5 health as well. Other than that, though, he's just a 5-star general, so yeah, it's good. He's good. And I'm going to put him up here in Pexaton, just because I am still at war with the Northumbrians, so if I have to potentially hold this against a counterattack, he can do the job there. And then as far as Clwyd goes, I don't, like, this is not a real army comp that's good. It's mostly spearman and cav with some archer backup, but I just need someone to take Clwyd. Oh, no. Oh, they still own that. Okay, so they, okay, damn, okay, That's unfortunate. So this rebel army is like brand new. They have not officially taken this province yet. Okay, I did not know that. So I don't want to wage war against the Vikings at all. So I'm not going to take Clwyd, unfortunately. Yeah, I need to keep the Vikings as my allies until the very end. Until then, yeah, I'm going to start, let's get a warrior hold built here in Gwent. And then I can start building a watchtower, and then a border fort, and then a port or maybe a Christian shrine just for the population loyalty. That's pretty helpful as well. I can assign someone as a governor here in Gwent. What is this going to give? +1 loyalty? Okay, not much, but let's just find a 4 acumen captain. You can be governor. How's the income here? Pretty shit? Yeah, it's not going to be much. 58 florins. Very high taxes? 72. How about that? And this is going to eventually be my archer training province because it does give that +1 valor to archers, and it also has that iron deposit. It's literally perfect. So, yes, that is going to be the purpose of Gwent. Speaking of the purposes of provinces, Huiche is 1 turn away from having another peasant that I can send here to Gwent to eventually garrison this. Rock and Satan is still working on... Yeah, it's a province used... I'm using it for my cavalry and my feared men. That's basically what Rock and Satan is being used for. And I am working on more upgrades for it. So they have good armor upgrades and weapon upgrades and morale upgrades from the churches. So yeah, they're going to be doing well here. In fact, I could probably build a horse breeder. Oh yeah, that's not... No, just because, so like that +2 valor is just for horsemen and not for the mounted sergeants. And as I've described before or explained before, I'm just going to be using mounted sergeants just because it's kind of a unique unit for the Mercians in this campaign. So, nah, I don't need the horse breeder in this province. Nope, I'm staying faithful to my mounted sergeants. I do have some horsemen units just because that was available first. So I did train a few of those, but other than that, mounted sergeants all the way. Hua. And let's go, let's retrain a couple of units. I can retrain these mounted sergeants and these urban militia. And Deary is, I'm trying to get another trade building here in Deary for more money. Lindisi, there's like nothing to do here. It's probably just gonna build longboats until the day, until the end days. Yeah. Let's see, Middle Angle, it's my agent province, and currently I did get the Cunninwarren, best name ever. I can now train the spies with +3 valor. In fact, let's try to get one of those. Because I want to get a spy down here to Cantware so that I can get a rebellion so that I can take this eventually. That would be lovely. So far, every spy that I sent there gets caught, but valor does help spies not get caught, so fingers crossed. Maybe that's going to work, maybe not. I can also build the rookery for that +3 valor for assassins. Not going to be, like, assassins aren't a really big part of my play, but, like, the economy in medieval Total War in general seems pretty good, so you can kind of afford these like nice little toys you can play with, like, you know, assassins and stuff that you don't really need, but like it's nice to have something that can, sure, kill a general from here or there, or kill an enemy agent, or even help you get into a fortification. You know, like sometimes you're looking at that fortification, like this keep up here, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to attack it, and I don't want to wait 4 turns. Oh, I have an assassin, and assassins can sometimes. Oh shoot, I'm getting that mixed up with a shogun. And shogun ninjas get you into the castles, and medieval spies get you into the castles. Okay, I was getting that mixed up. Right. Man, that's just going to keep happening as I continue this channel, isn't it? You know, like I'm just going to really get games really mixed up with controls and features and tech trees and mechanics and all of that stuff. Man, y'all are going to have to really keep me on my toes, I tell you what. Yeah, you guys really have your work cut out for you. Let's see, Cernio, what's your point? What's the point of Cernio? Was I going to like do a secondary spear training province? I think so. That kind of sounds familiar. Just to get another one of those going. Deafness is going to be getting my heavy cav here. So let's get a mead hall, I think, that, and then a fort, I believe. And then same in Somerset. I need this to be able to retrain the Huskarls that I train here in West Sax. So I can, let's see, retrain that unit there. And then, yeah, same thing in Somerset as in Deafness. So Mead Hall and then Fort. And that's going to be the play. Dornset is working on... I just need more places that can build boats. So, yep, that's going to be Dornset. South Sax is building my artillery. So, that's there. And Middle Angle is just working on an abbey for now for some more income. And yeah, I got another trade building going here in East Angle for some more income as well. Now, down here in Cantware, here's something that I was and still am considering. So the Vikings have stubbornly clung on here, and a part of that is just because they've had a significant amount of soldiers in this province, and I kind of wonder why. But then I'm reminded that the way that the AI, and this is a really common sense kind of thing that they do in Shogun and Medieval, is that the AI will try its hardest to sort of match your strength on its borders, which, you think duh, but sometimes when you're wondering, man, they're really building up even though we're allies, it's because you're building up, fool. You gotta move your troops off your borders, and sometimes they'll kind of ease that tension. And that's a really tricky thing to balance. Now, so far, the Vikings in either campaigns that I've played have not given me any indication that I should not trust them. So I should feel safe to move my troops off of these borders. However, the reason why I brought them here in the first place was so that as soon as the Vikings lose Cantware, I can immediately take it. Remember, the last rebel army was kind of strong, so that's why I felt like, oh shit, I need more troops. Now I'm thinking, damn, now the fact that I have more troops is probably why, again, this isn't much, but this is still the reason why they have not lost Cantware, is because they have at least this much here. And yeah, it's a little bit like what comes first here, me chickening out or them chickening out. So what's the answer then? I have to pull troops off of this border. I have to. I just can't keep sitting here. So let's do that. And I'll just keep you here. And I'll see. What about that? What if I just keep one of these armies? Yeah, what if I just left a couple Huskarls here? I could leave an urban militia here as well. And that way they're not on the border, but they can still get there in 2 turns so that they can, if the Vikings lose this, then I can come in. Yeah, duh, I should just be doing that. Right. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll just continue bringing this guy. This is my brother, I think. He will come up and participate in relevant actions up here. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else that needs to be done in this turn? I can't really attack the Welsh quite yet, just because, this army probably could, they lost nothing, didn't they? They lost very, very little. My light calf, my horseman units got a little bit banged up. So if I could retrain them, that would be nice. I have 2 units of heavy cav here that are ready to go. I could bring them down and they could just replace those light cav units. And then from there, quite frankly, this army would be ready to go. It could, yeah. Even though it's a little bit banged up, it could still beat this army. Although, yes, okay, there's an armored spearman unit. Okay, I didn't see that before, but still. You know, with 4 units of cav running down, you know, all these archers, that's going to leave all of this infantry very, very exposed. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Just get this fortification, this warrior hold built here in Gwent. Garrison it with peasants. Bring the heavy cav to replace my light cav, and then attack the Welsh from Gwent. That's probably the way to go. Well, gosh darn, it does look like the Vikings were able to reinforce Clwyd, which is unfortunate. Let's see, the Scots are retreating from Ski because the Vikings bought another one of their armies. Is it just me, or the Vikings like rather formidable in this campaign? They seem in this specific campaign, they seem actually kind of like a nuisance. Yes, the rebels here in Pexaton are retreating. Huzzah! And no shit, wow. The Vikings are retreating from Clwyd. Well, okay. There's like a starred general here by the Vikings. There's literally an archer unit. What is going on? Metalsmith's workshop is completed here in Rock and Satan. Dope. And Warrior Hold is finished here in Gwent. Trading Post, got that money here in East Angle. And let's see, Sunwolf, oozes charm. -1 dread, okay. And +1 acumen and +1 command for Idrid. That's just going to be one of my peasants. Okay. That's too bad. Alright. Well, Are we ready to go here? Got an archer and bring these peasants and cav up. And then I can take these light cav. You and you go here. Actually, I don't have to wait, do I? I can just go in, right? Because you guys can go, and then, yeah, you guys can go. That should be fine, right? I mean, yeah, my units are a little bit banged up. Are you? Yeah, you come. This unit of militia sergeants is it's half strength, but you know, that's the good half right there. So they should be fine, I suppose. Let's say, do they train another unit? No, they can't. Nah, that should be fine. I think so. I think that will be the end of the Welsh here. So we got Pexaton. Oh, and we can take this now, right? Like, it's not the Vikings' territory? Yes, we can. Dope. I can't believe it. How did this archer just scare away a Viking? Like, I don't know what it was, but it was definitely a starred general. Can't spy on them, though. Yeah, it's wild. All right, Pexaton, what do you got? Like, what do you... Trade goods, dope. You have wood. Nice. That's... Everyone loves wood. Let's pump up those taxes. Why not? And also, there's copper here. So I can make some money off of mining. Does the governorship give anything? Command star and loyalty. Okay, well, I can find someone who's worthy of a command star. I think. Maybe. It's going to be you? No, I want to make some... I want to make some money, but like, honestly, it's not making a lot of money, but it will make more money. So I should find someone with some decent acumen. It's really tempting just to kind of like scrape the bottom of the barrel and not care about it. But, I should find someone who's worthy. I should. I mean, there's a few guys here with 3 acumen, which is not bad. It's not bad. Let's see. What about? Yeah, you have 0 acumen, and you already are a governor. There's no one here in this army, and you already are a governor, and you are not a governor, and you are a 3-star or 3 acumen dude. Huh, Senwolf, you've been a good general. Maybe it's time to make you a governor. Acumen can increase. That is the thing. You know, like it can. And you did take the bloody province, so like maybe this is how I reward you. I mean that would be making you my this guy already is my 2nd best general, but you know, this would bring him closer. because he's a 7-star. If I give him this, he'd then be a 6-star. So, tempting. Oh, you are also a 5-star, aren't you? But you're already a governor. Or no, you're not a governor. You just have that title. You are the king's friend. Yeah, it's tempting. It's tempting to give it to the dude. Ken Wolf. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully... Okay, well, this is... Okay, that's scary. The fact that most honest is a trait that did actually take away some acumen from him. He's just... he's like a goddamn... Eddard Stark from Game of Thrones, you know? He's just too honest. He's kind of dumb. Because... So what worries me is that... Is that one of those traits that gets worse, you know? Is he gonna, like, get really dumb, you know? And then, you know, then he starts not really governing my provinces the right way. Yeah, I don't want... Not you. Should I wait? Should I wait? Not you, because you're taking away trade income if I ever made you a governor. Like, you somehow got philosophically inclined even though you're not governing anything. Like, how'd you do this? I don't know. Yeah, I'll hang on to it. I'll see, you know, how I feel about giving this to someone else, maybe. For the time being, just let's get a warrior hold, and then a border fort, and then a copper mine, port. Yeah, ports. Port's the way. And Cluid. Cluid also has iron deposits. Man, there's a shit ton of iron deposits. I guess, you know, since you need them for both armor and weapon upgrades in the Viking invasion expansion, I guess you have to kind of plop down a few of them, but yeah, kind of seems like a lot. Oh yeah, since I am attacking Cluid from Rock and Satan, I probably should bring an army to Rock and Satan to defend it. That would be one way for the Welsh to escape, is just to take one of my provinces that I leave completely undefended. Yeah, that's one thing that I would do. Has there been any decrease of troops down here? I feel like this got bigger. I feel like these Viking thralls weren't here before. These 2 full units. And yeah, now they're training units here as well. Leaf, the womanizer? Holy shit, wow. Oh man. I mean, you can see why. Look at that. Who can resist? You know what? Upon further reflection, I think I will just give the Peck Satan governorship to my friend down here, Lord Swithnoth. You know, 3 acumen is okay. 5 command is good, obviously. Make him 6-star general would be good. And approachable manner, the fact that this is a trait that does give a +1 acumen, that, you know, indicates that he might trend in the right direction, right? As opposed to this guy who might trend in the wrong direction by, you know, having a -1 acumen trait. That's just kind of what I'm betting on here. So what if I bet on you, Lord Swithnoth, and make you the governor of Peck Satan. And that's also going to obviously give you a crucial command star right before a decent-sized battle here. So yeah, there you go. Have fun with that. And that, yeah, you added some income there. That's okay. That's fine. I'm not mad at that. Gwent's mad. Gwent's mad. Shit. Okay. What do I have? People. Give me people. Peasants that's gonna help, and then 1 more unit of peasants, and ta-da! There we go. There we go. See, I know, like, I've talked about this before, where I do think that I probably need to change this up at some point, where I'm not defaulting to two units of peasants in every single garrison. Like that's just like an OCD type thing that I just do. I just do it just because I don't want to ever be less than 100 men in a province, because then I might get the bandits rebellions, you know? Like that's the main reason. Honestly, it's just like I'm like, all right, I don't want that bandits rebellion ever to happen. And I know that you just need a 100-man unit, just one 100-man unit, not two. So I know that I'm going overboard with that. And I know that I'm like essentially wasting, for every extra unit of peasants, that's an extra, no, it's only 12 support costs. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, I thought it was more for some reason. 12 support costs isn't bad. So yeah, what am I wasting? Like 100 extra florins per turn? My income's all right. I'm making over three grand right now, so that's fine. And what I was going to say though is that it is useful in situations like this, where I don't have to worry about Somerset or Wiche. You know, they can hang on to the one peasant just for now, but then zoink, just like that, just send in that extra unit of peasants from either province, and then there we go, Gwen's fine, you know? So like there is instances like that where I kind of pat myself on the back and I go, yeah, look, it's good. It's good to be like OCD. It's fine, you know? But overall, anytime I start a campaign, I'm thinking like, don't do it. It's a waste. It's a waste of money. But I just can't help myself. I just default to two peasants every single time. Please, talk me out of it. Help me. Save me. It does look like the Vikings are going to give me a little hand here and taking Clwyd. Well, too late, guys. We're going to fight this? Really? Holy shit. Okay, well, I'm just going to let my allies take care of that one unit of peasants. I guess they have nowhere to retreat. I mean, yeah, I'm going to command this attack personally, just to let the Vikings do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Let's watch the Vikings go to work here. They actually sent enough units too, so it was just kind of funny because that's all they had to do last time. Send enough units and it would be fine, so. Yeah, don't need to do anything. just watch them. All right, Vikings, where are you at? Where are they, actually? Here they are. Oh, so this is that army that they bought off the Scots. They have some Highland clansmen, which is actually a fast unit. Same with the Irish Darkmen. That's another fast unit. And some spearmen as well. Yeah, perfect. That's a perfect group of soldiers to take on these archers. Go get them, boys. I just had to come a little bit closer so that I could observe this battle. Of course, it's raining as well. They only sent 2 units forward, so like the absolute goal of the Vikings, they're thinking the same thing, like they don't really need much here to take care of these guys. Highland clansmen are pushing back the archers, and spearmen are bringing up the rear. And that should be it, like I don't think, like Highland clansmen, yeah, holy shit, they are that fast. Holy moly. Yeah, they're fast enough to catch archers.
The enemy general reveals his true colors as a coward and flees.
Yeah. Look at that, perfect, awesome. But yeah, it should be mine. It should be my province. That's how the rules work. Thank you, guys. And here in Poise, yes, I don't feel too threatened by what they have. 4 units of Celtic warriors that's something to shoot arrows at. Yeah, and then 5 units of archers for 4.5 units of archers. Yeah, it's not nothing. And they do outnumber me, so well, yeah, let's make sure I can get this done the right way. I did choose to fight in a heavy downpour, which really could go either way in regards to which army this affects the most, because in their case, obviously, I was trying to hinder their archers. In my case, though, I actually do have some units that are heavily armored, and these units are going to be affected in regards to their stamina when it comes to, marching around in the rain. So, yes, I didn't really consider that too much until after I had clicked OK. Also, the visibility is pretty shitty as well. Looks like they all are in front, and I can't tell which direction they're marching though, but I think I want to come around to the left side, which is not ideal because I was already going to the right. So now my guys are going to expend even more energy correcting my mistake. Now that we have clambered up the side of this hill, and it looks like the rain is starting to clear up a little bit, which is not super ideal for me because if the rain completely clears up by the time I get an engagement here, then I would have suffered all of the negative effects of marching through the rain without any of the negative effects suffered by the enemy for their, accuracy reduction for their bows. So that would be ironic, but let's try not to let that happen here. Let's try to get an engagement. Man, it really seems like the rain is starting to let up. Ugh, come on. Come on, let's go. They are facing kind of the other direction, and something that I've kind of talked about before in other battles, something that I'm slowly learning here is that when fighting these like sloped battles, it's always very, very tempting to just do the normal flank thing where you flank. But if one of your flanks ends up fighting uphill, it's a bad engagement. Even if you're thinking, no, I have them surrounded. I don't know. I feel like it's a bad engagement. I feel like that's never really been good. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Now their archers, one of their units is coming up a little bit here. So they got some archers hanging out. Their king is kind of poking his head out as well. So what I was saying though is that it's a little bit better, I think, just to kind of go narrow and to punch your way through. It's easier for me to say in this situation or in this scenario just because my armies... Actually, let's put my archers in front so that they can kind of soak up kind of the arrow fire. The rain completely abetted, didn't it? It's completely like my guys suffered the climb of marching through the rain without. Yeah, these 5 archers are just gonna completely just rain hell on us. Ugh, gosh. This is gonna be tough. I can't really get a good even ground on them because of this terrain right here, this snowy terrain. Yeah, I can't really get good positioning here. That's one thing that I've noticed in medieval Total War as opposed to Shogun Total War is that in Shogun, if you hug the sides of the map, you can pretty much almost always get at least even ground, if not favorable ground. And in medieval, the maps have been designed, it's really clever actually. They've been designed in a way that sometimes there is no good answer. Like really, there's no good answer. And I think that's fascinating. I think that's a really interesting way to like they fixed something that it does seem like it was intentional when they're designing these maps. Like it really does seem like they thought to themselves, hey, all of these maps in Shogun really do play the same. You know, if you just hug the side of the map, you'll be fine. And that's an area where like for instance, now that I'm getting more visibility of this map, it would have been better for me to probably come through the forested area, right? Because I'm facing a archer heavy army. That would have probably been a better route for me. You know, instead of just always hugging the sides of the map like I'm used to from my Shogun training, sometimes there's these instances where I should probably get some better scouting in, and also just like, you know, better map awareness. I obviously have less experience in this game than I do in Shogun, but yeah. Anyway, since we are at a archer or skirmish disadvantage, let's put our guys on loose formation because I don't need my archers to win a skirmish engagement for me. No, that's not going to be their purpose. Their purpose is to screen. You know, just screen. Like just soak this stuff up. You know, do some light damage against their archers. But that's it. Like it's just, you know, we're not here to. Those archers are not there to win me this battle. They are here to just kind of screen from my infantry when my infantry comes up. Bring spears up as well, because whenever those Celtic warriors come in, I'm going to need a lot of bodies for them to chew through. In fact, let's see if my archers can start shooting at these Celtic warriors. You shoot, and then yep, you shoot as well, and then you also, can you shoot Because, yeah, I need to get these Celtic warriors down as much as I can. And let's bring up my right flank. Here, you guys can go, go, go. And General can come up. And let's send in, let's see, Heavy Cav come here. And Light Cav come here. You go into the Armored Spearmen, that's going to be a good fight for us because we can chop their guys down. Let's see, Celtic Warriors, how are we doing? Yeah, so they are losing badly, so that's good. Let's come up here and support against these Armored Spears on this side, and then here, these Spearmen can support here. The fact that my Militia Sergeants have such a good engagement against their Celtic Warriors, that feels good. That feels like a good fight for me. Because I have a bunch of those units. I have like three Militia Sergeants. So, that should be fine. Let's see, Fearedmen coming in here, cleaning them up. Yep, my Militia Sergeants are also chopping through their Armored Spearmen. Fearedmen are going to help out as well. Can we get some more shots in on these Celtic Warriors here, please? My archers. You, and then you can come up, and you should also shoot at these Celtic Warriors. And yeah, that's going to be a grind, for sure. Now, with my Mounted Sergeants, let's go here, and let's go here. Let's stop these archers from shooting on this side. And then with my Heavy Cav, can we punch through the middle? No, that's Spearman. I don't want to punch through that. Okay, fine. Can I get around the flank? No, I cannot. I'm just stuck. Okay, well, never mind. Heavy Cav will just go around the flank then, on this side and then this side. And now let's bring up my reserves, I guess, and put some pressure on the flanks with my Urban Militia, and then right up the middle with my Huskarls. And General, you can get a little bit closer to the action. And there we go. Now let's punch in. So let's go here. Heavy Cav can actually engage against their Celtic Warriors. Again, our armor should do well for us here. You go here, and Fearedmen, help out, please. Don't just watch. And then it looks like we're cleaning up these Armored Spearmen on this side. And yeah, it's a grind, but it looks like my guys are just getting better engagements, all in all. They don't have enough armor piercing to deal with my army. I have a pretty heavy-duty army. And my general is getting closer to the combat so that he can provide his buffs. Let's stop shooting at those Celtic Warriors and let's start shooting at, say... Let's move up a little bit with our archers. Here. And then you guys can probably go in close formation just to save some space. And Royal Bodyguards come up as well. Where is their king? The king is down there. So Royal Bodyguards, you go down here and get rid of these archers. And yep, archers come around. Continue to put pressure on them. Yeah, there we go. We have archers back here. Get into their archers. Stop them from shooting, please. And Fearedman, also get into the archers. Stop them from shooting. So we're cleaning all of them up. Yep, the Celtic Warriors are running away. And it's pretty much just going to be their general. So let's get... Where's my other unit of Royal Bodyguards? There you are. So you guys, both of you guys, can help kill the king. And then let's send some militia sergeants to help out as well. With their bonus versus armor, they can chop through him pretty well. And I can send my general down there just to provide his little morale buffs. And that looks to be it. Yeah, we're running off their archers. That looks good. And let's just send these, ooh, camera, come on. Militia sergeants, you come down and help help out fight this king. And now all hands on deck with killing the king. As soon as these mounted royal bodyguards are, yep, they're done cleaning up those archers. So now you get a rear charge in here on the royal bodyguards. And let's see, my guys so far, it says they're winning easily. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, they are actually chopping through the royal bodyguard of the king. Interesting. Yes, I don't know. My guys have upgrades? Yeah, they do have upgrades. Right. Yeah, my mounted, my royal bodyguards are pretty beastly. So yeah, they're chopping through this guy. He has 5 men left. And this should be it for the Welsh. The Welsh king is now trying to run away after putting up a valiant stand for a while here. Gosh, he's not going to get away, is he? Guys, don't let him get away. Oh my god, he's going to get away. Oh dear. Oh, looks like we might have killed him. We may have just killed him there. And we did capture a few of their guys, but yeah, that's that's probably going to be it for the Welsh. Let's see here. So Puis is now here. It looks like they might have survived. Yeah, it looks like the Welsh maybe are still here. Yeah, obviously they denied the ransom. That makes sense. And no, so they have to be done for. Because, you know, the rebels captured thing. Or no, was this in Clwyd? I can't tell if this was for the battle in Clwyd or the battle in Puis. Because I don't know if it counts as rebels, like, you know, if the Welsh is, I mean, if the faction is eliminated during that turn, do they count as rebels in that turn? I don't know. In any case, I'll just release them all. I typically go for the mercy trait, but yeah. Lord Egbert is now a 1-star general? Okay, so this is, I was going to say, I have another Lord Egbert as well, so, yeah, that can get confusing. But he is now a 1-star general for letting the Vikings kill that unit of archers. It's just funny. He's getting, like, goddamn knighted right there. It's like, yeah, no, like, I did my job, dude. You're good. Let's see. We're catching Viking assassins here in Deary. Oh, how dare they here in Deary? Warrior Hold finished in Pexaton. Watchtowers finished in Gwent, and Fort is finished here in Deary, so now I can get that upgraded trade building here as well. I have another son on the way. That feels good. Yeah, having 3 sons, that's a good feeling. You know, even though my king is pretty much worthless, you know, despite I have to remember, this guy, my king, this guy, he survived that bloodbath down there against the Saxons. I can't remember what province that was. Was that Defness? But he survived that bloodbath. He watched pretty much every single person that he loved die in that battle, except for his brother, who he probably hates. I'm just guessing. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just guessing that he hates him. And probably because his brother, I don't think his brother's unit fought in that battle. but he did. His unit actually did fight in that battle. And you know what? Sometimes surviving the battle is half the battle. So in this case, he's done well, despite the fact that he's just kind of useless in every other way. At least he's had children and he's lived, right? Those are the first, those are the main prerequisites that I require of my king, and he's been meeting those prerequisites. So, good job, King. Shit, I forgot your name. I was just saying all those nice things about you, and I forgot your name. Anyway, Lord Swithnoth, friendly. See, that's what I was talking about. That's, oh God, my dude, Lord Swithnoth, the king's friend. Remember when I was just betting on you like a turn ago? I was like, no, I'm going to give you this title because I think that your acumen is going to get better. And look at that, it did. God damn, I'm good. I can choose my people sometime. Lord Swithnoth, +2 acumen, +20 happiness. Good job, man. Good freaking job. Let's see. Senwolf. That's a different Senwolf or Kenwolf. That's not the general Kenwolf. And then you're also a builder. Well, how about that? So okay, so the Welsh are still here. Yeah. So the king got away. Interesting. I kind of thought that he was still running away. This is gonna last for 3 turns here in the fort. How many archers do they have? Okay, enough to make me not want to do that, but I don't. That's gonna. What? It's interesting in medieval because you do lose attrition in a siege. Despite, it doesn't matter if you're the attacker. You're still gonna lose a men in attrition. The fact that the Vikings have an emissary here makes me nervous because Lord Swithnoth, my bro, he does have this, and this makes me nervous. I've never had an emissary try to bribe one of my generals before, so I don't usually think too much of this, except, I don't know, I've been kind of putting a lot into this, a lot of faith in this guy. He's my 2nd best general, and now I've made him governor of Pexaton, and now we have an emissary hanging out here. I mean, I got 2 assassins sitting right here, so yeah, that's what I think about that. And let's send this 3-star spy down here to Cantware. See if we can't convince the Vikings that this is too much to hold. Will they have another dude down here? 5-star general? God damn. Jesus Christ, Vikings. Man, they got some generals for sure. Yeah, they got some good generals. Well, it does feel good to have Cluid now. Let's see, I can bump up taxes here a little bit. Peck Satan, you're going to be building stuff. What does the governorship for Cluid give? Anything? Piety and loyalty. Okay, that's an easier choice for me. All I have to really consider is acumen in this case. Zeal's 42%, so the piety doesn't even really matter that much, I don't think. So let's just find someone who is worthy. 4 acumen, 4. Hey, there you go. That's all I need. Wait. What was this name? Beelfroth? Definitely, yeah. I don't know what that means, but yes to that. Alright, 72 florins. I'll take it. Cluid, you can build a warrior hold and a porter fort and a port and then copper mine. Yes. Yes. Alright, back to the decision at hand. Do I go in? Do I attack? Because I'm going to be like sitting here for 3 turns that's going to be some attrition, you know? And I do have 1 ballista unit that could come up there. It wouldn't even get there in time though. I can't. Oh, it would. Shit, I could literally bring that in this turn. Huh. Okay. Secret tech ballista. Interesting. Obviously, it ain't much. But if it can knock down a gate while staying out of range of the enemy archers, that's the thing. Like, sure, I have 2.5 units of archers, but you know, they have like, that's over 1 full strength unit of archers. That can do a bit of damage to my guys while they are burning down the gate or the walls or what have you. So having something, it's tough though, because I would still have to wait an extra turn in which these guys would take attrition anyway. Yeah, it's just, no, it's not, I'm just going to wait. My ballista, I'll just wait until I have more ballistas and I'll get them ready for future battles. For now though, I just should go in. Or how good is a spy? Give me 7%. Nah, I'll just do it. I'll assault the castle. Going forward, it does look like the Picts are retreating from the Vikings up here in Kite. And the Vikings are going hard on the Northumbrians. Good, that's what I like to see. All right. Okay, yes, yeah, this battle. Let's get this over with. Let's finish off the Welsh once and for all. You know, something I don't know. Does rain actually stop my archers from being able to shoot fire arrows? I don't know if that's the case or not. I kind of want to find out. You know what would be neat? Because here's the thing. I just need my fire arrows long enough to burn down holes in the wall. Once that's over, my archer's mission is accomplished. Therefore, you know, once the fighting actually happens, I don't really need my guys to be shooting their arrows anymore. And if the defenders, archers, are, you know, having their attacks mitigated by the rain, that would kind of help me out a little bit. Let's just experiment with this. Let's just kind of see. Oh, god damn it! I pressed the wrong button. Let's just see if I can get some rain. I'll fight in rain. Or we'll just get the only sunny day in the history of goddamn whatever. It's gonna rain anyway. It's not gonna. The weather does not hold true in this game. It does not. I will not get fooled by this. All right, so they have a nice little impassable terrain on that side of their thing, but I don't think that really matters anywhere else. Okay, yeah, that side as well. Oh, yep, there we go. I fucking told you so too. Of course it's gonna rain. The weather patterns in this game just don't hold. You know, it doesn't. I've already ranted about it before. If you want to hear me rant about it again, I will. But yeah, they added like they already had like a weather variability, but it's like too variable. It's too much. It's like when you click the weather that you chose, it's one thing to have like weather variability like 10 minutes into the battle, but then to get it literally during the pre-battle screen, you're like, okay, I literally just chose fine weather, you know? Like, why am I getting rain? But anywho, all right, there we go. That was a summarized rant. Come to think of it, this might be sort of like the first decent siege in this campaign. So for those of you who are new to this channel or are new to this game, the idea, and I say this cautiously just because, or you should take my advice cautiously, because I typically do suck in sieges, but the idea is to create as many openings as possible into the thing. You don't want to cram yourself through one little gate. You want multiple breaches and the fortification. Like, really take your time with it. If you have siege equipment, really just take your time with it and get multiple openings into the fortification. That's just, in general, the way to go. Sometimes there's going to be units outside of the castle that you have to face. It catches me by surprise every single time. That's why I have my cav sort of centered on my formation so they can kind of react to any direction that there might be enemy units outside of the castle. And then other than that, though, yep, up front I just have my spears, and then I have militia sergeants right here, and then my urban militia right here. One unit of archers on either side to get through the breach. The gate's typically going to be the weakest spot, I think, so I did bring my half-strength unit of archers here because they should do the job. And now it's back to raining again, so let's see if this actually works. Let's see if I can shoot fire arrows in the rain. Here, and then layout. I would imagine it's gonna work. I mean, I don't know if they've really modeled, like how accurate they modeled like these kinds of things in this game, so yes, I am curious here. Are you not in range? Yeah, it looks like they're shooting fire arrows. Okay, well, hey, we'll get in at least. We will get in. Let's see, you guys, I want more than just the first 5 guys shooting, so get a little bit closer, please, and thank you. Are you guys all shooting? No, why are they doing this? Why are they, like, lining up so that only 2 guys can shoot? That's wasting my time, guys, wasting my time. There we go, that's a full volley right there. If it is the case that, it is the case that archers can fire arrows in the rain, seems like fighting in the rain would be the way to go if you're facing off against defensive archers, because their shots are going to be mitigated, whereas you can still shoot. Like, you don't have to worry about accuracy when you're shooting at a wall, right? But yeah, in any case, it looks like, yeah, we'll be breaking through these things pretty shortly here. You can see, like, it really rips through it pretty fast, Like, really the only point of bringing a ballista would be if it can do this job while staying out of range of return fire. That would be really the only point. My full strength units are almost through the wall. My half strength unit's kind of suffering right here. They're having a hard time getting through this, but here we're through, so let's send urban militia forward. Let's send militia sergeants forward as well. And are we through? Nope. Well, what we can do is you can come over here and help your buddies out, get through that gate. And then these archers, you're still shooting, right? Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to be told what to do. You're like, I got a bow. I know how to use this. I know what I'm doing. All right, militia sergeants. Yeah, just go in. Just go in. And do your job. Huskarls, eh? Saxon Huskarls. Yeah, they're gonna murder everything in this building. Let's get these archers here. Let's just pile in here. Huskarls, go, go, go. Urban militia, go, go, go. And then, yeah, archers don't continue to, like, shoot into combat. Just go in now. And, yeah, you guys, man, really struggling with the gate. Really struggling. That's okay. We don't really need, the spearmen. They were just there to cheer on the rest of the boys. The boys with axes. Alright guys, hey, your job's not done yet. There's still people inside this building and they're not wearing shirts, so go kill them. Alright, there we go. Now we're in. Archers. Lead the way. Spearmen, Fearmen, go, go, go. General, you can come up and lend your support. And yeah, I mean, guys, you know, it ain't over. Now it's just down to the Welsh King and these 10 armored spearmen, but also just down to this Welsh King, yeah. Well, I have a lot of guys with pole arms that are just tailor-made to chop down. Oh yeah, look, they're hungry for blood, look at that. Archers, don't shoot into combat when there's literally just one bad guy. Just go in there with your bows and hit him in the head or something. What are you guys doing? That looks, I don't know what you guys are doing, but it looks fun. Are you hacking down a wall when there's no one inside? Alright, I'm not against that. That's cool. Hack away, hack away. Holy shit, holy moly, that was violent. I guess that stops those arrows from being shot out of that tower. I don't think I've ever really, like, done that before. Have I done that? I've done that? Yeah, I have to have done that before. Right, that's it. That makes sense. Like, you would just destroy that, and then, yeah, I always wondered about that. Like, I just figured since there's no one inside, that there's no reason for him to go inside of it. But if you hack down the gate, then it'll stop shooting at you, right? Duh? Like, duh? I should have thought about that. Huh. Man, sometimes I don't think I even told them to do that. They just knew. The enemy, or not the enemy, but the AI of my soldiers was like, dude, we got this. We know what we're doing. Good job, soldiers. Job well done. Urban militia got a point of valor, and militia sergeants got a point of valor. Yeah, good job, everyone. Siege in Puis is over, and man, we got some money out of that. 1,600 florins. The Irish are retreating in Lagan. I am the richest, huzzah. Welsh are over and done with, huzzah. One of my... Swithnoth, no! Not Swithnoth. No! Border Fort is finished. Metalsmith's Guild is completed here in Merce. And yep, Border Fort and Warhold, yes, forts, yes. Egbert, this is that general who's not really a general. He just watched the Vikings do the job for him, and this, you know what, this trait really suits him for getting that command. Like, he got promoted for doing nothing, and now he's a Sybarite, so he enjoys luxury, good food, fine wine, and fairly outrageous displays of wealth take their toll on his fitness. -2 valor. I know it was my fault, Lord Egbert, that you are the way that you are, but you had that one coming. You had it coming. This governor is now getting another +1 acumen, +1 command. Hot damn. Yeah, that's good. That's one of my good generals. So he was a 4-star, now he's a 5-star. That's good shit. Alright. Where are we at? Puis. It's another +1 command, +1 loyalty governorship. That's another good one. Nice to have. And the Vikings did, since they are stomping some Northumbrian booty up here in Bjarnes, they left Gwynedd a little undermanned. Not that I'm going to fight them. I'm just keeping some tabs on the loyalty. That's all. That's all that I'm looking at. Fortunately, they have a border fort there that's probably going to catch my spy. Speaking of spies, I have a spy down here which did not die in the first turn, which was nice. Very low taxes, 117% loyalty. There's not a lot of soldiers here though. They moved a lot of them away. Huh. And I wonder if it was because I moved my own men away a little bit off the borders. My plan going forward is just to, what I will do is I will create a full army comp that I like to fight with here under Lord Harmund. and he will just hang out in West Sayax because it borders both East Sayax and South Sayax, and he can kind of employ my satellite defense strategy where you can just kind of hang out here and just wait until anything happens here. That way I'm not spending too many resources just standing around and waiting, but at the same time can take it when the opportunity presents itself. So that's going to be the idea there. Also, that's going to be a similar idea here where I don't have any province that borders all 3 provinces, unfortunately. So I would have to pick either Rock and Satan or Wiche to be my staging province for another full stack that will be ready when the time presents itself to take Defet or Gwynedd, preferably both, off the Viking, well, not off the Vikings, but off the rebels. Hopefully when they take it off the Vikings, hopefully. Yeah, the Northumbrians are down to just one province now. They're just getting spanked. And you know, I'm coming for them. I'm coming for that. But now, yeah, again, like that's another one where it's like the Vikings jumped in the way, like right when I was gonna attack, you know, like not right before, like sure, of course I was gonna be my usual slow stealth and take my time, but you know, I'm ready to go north now. You know what? I guess I should get rid of the Northumbrians just because I'm at war with them, so let's just finish them off. However, something that I need to keep in mind is that based on my past experience with this campaign, where once I get rid of the final opposition province and I have all of the provinces on the map, the Vikings immediately attacked. You know, in that last campaign, in the Irish campaign, they immediately, like that very next turn, they attacked me. And knowing that, what I should do is that I should make sure that I take the Irish provinces first, so that I don't have, here's the thing, like the Viking Navy is very, very likely going to be able to cut off my Navy, and I don't want my best armies, you know, my leadership corps stuck here in Ireland when the Vikings are just going apeshit on my primary homeland territories. So the idea is take Ireland, like, you know, take this, like get rid of the Northumbrians, hold a border, I guess here, Bjornis, Almet, and Cumbria, or if the Vikings don't give this up, then just Deary, Almet, and Cumbria. Either way is fine with me. And then come over here to Ireland, take as much as I can off of Ireland. You know, leave, if those Vikings have a province, leave that as well. And then from there, to continue to push on up. And that way, when the Vikings turn on me, at least I will have my leadership corps. My main primary armies will be here in the main island of England. I suppose I probably should have a stack or two hanging out in Ireland as well, because they could be unsupported as well. So that's something that I need to keep in mind going forward. But yeah, Northumbria, you are next, but that is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Medieval Total War Viking Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.